Hi friends, this is Jayashree Venkadachalam. Today we are dealing with a different topic, the social infrastructure and its role in economic development of the country. We know that infrastructure play a very vital role in any country's economic development. There are two types of infrastructure. One is the physical infrastructure and other is the social infrastructure. Physical infrastructure include transport, communication, water, energy, banking. In other words, infrastructure is the heartbeat of an economy. If the proper economic development has to happen, there should be very good infrastructure. The social infrastructure include education, healthcare and family welfare. Here we are going to focus on the social infrastructure, because social infrastructure also play a very vital role along with the physical infrastructure for the overall development of the country. See, the social infrastructure is very essential to measure the human development. Always we talk about economic development of a country in terms of GDP. But remember, GDP alone will not give the proper picture of the development of the economy. So what do you mean by human development and how can you measure human development? Human development is measured by Human Development Index, and this concept is developed by a Pakistani economist Mehbul Haq in the year 1990. In India, this concept is also supported by our Nobel Prize laureate Dr. Amartya Sen, and later UNDP started measuring Human Development Index. And as per 2018 HDI report, India ranked 130 among 189 countries. We know that this rank is not at all comfortable. As per the latest Human Development Index of 2019, India's rank is slightly improved to 129. Okay, and HDI score was 0.64. Now you may be having the doubt, madam, which country is occupying number 1 rank in HDI index? As per 2019 HDI index, Norway is occupying number 1 and the rank is 0.95 out of 1. Second place is occupied by Switzerland, 0.94, and third place is by Ireland, the point 0.94, and fourth place is by Germany. India's HDI score is 0.64. Again, I wanted to explain to you how do we measure Human Development Index. We make use of 3 parameters. One is life expectancy, that is average number of years a human being will live. Second is literacy rate. Then third point is per capita income. Per capita income is measured generally in terms of dollar based on purchasing power parity, because this is for equalizing the global standard. And by this time you might be having the doubt why India's rank is not going, or why we are not able to come within 1 or 10 within the 10 rank. What is the main reason? India's life expectancy is one of the highest in the world. Please try to remember that. Literacy level, we cannot say it is too high. It is moving around 70 to 75%. Even our neighboring countries like Sri Lanka, they are having more than 95% literacy rate. Even this can be, to an extent it can be adjusted, but what is the worst parameter where we are losing the rank is per capita income. And the countries like Norway, Switzerland, their per capita income is more than 44,000 US dollars, whereas India's per capita income is moving around $1,200. Then what is the main reason for this? Everybody knows per capita income is nothing but national income divided by population. And our population growth is enormous, due to which we are losing per capita income and we are losing the rank in HDI. Please remember, Human Development Index will show how far the country is developed, or how far the people in that country are able to lead a decent life. So social infrastructure, then how can we improve this ranking? That's our question. This ranking can be improved only with the help of education, by providing better education facilities, health care and family welfare. Social infrastructure is also very important for economic growth. We know that when there is improvement in education and health care, automatically the productivity of the people will improve. When the productivity of human resource improves, then economic growth will automatically happen. If education and skill development is available to the people, either free or at a low cost, that is the best option that a country can adopt. Because we know that skill development is, or education based on skill development can go a long way in reducing the unemployment and improving the productivity of labor. Then there are some positive externality which is associated with social infrastructure. Students, what do you mean by positive externality? Positive externality is the benefit enjoyed by society as a result of some external transaction. Okay, so what are the positive externality? Education, healthcare and family welfare. This is associated, or this can create positive externality. As you know, let us take the example of any urban slum. Most of the metropolitan city face the problem of this urban slum. So if we can provide urban slums the basic education and basic health facilities, and also arrange some training on the hygiene and sanitation, no doubt this will control the spread of diseases in that area. Once the diseases are controlled, it will improve their health condition and even the productivity. So education and health, these are this area of social infrastructure can always create positive externality. Similarly, you take the case of family welfare. If the people are quite aware about the family planning and the health of the mother and the child, automatically the society will improve and the standard of living of the people will also improve. Now let us go to the point of quality of life. What do you mean by the quality of life? Quality of life is the general well-being of the people. Then how can you say that somebody's welfare is like improved? How can you measure that? That has to be measured from various angles. It includes not only health, education, income, then it also includes social, religious and even psychological condition. Because in a society where the income is good, education level is high, but there is lot of psychological dissatisfaction and social and religious and communal fight, naturally there is no quality of life. So the quality of life is a combination of basket of parameters. So there should be social, religious, psychological freedom, and as well as there should be education and income. Social infrastructure is very essential for all these things. So ultimately what is important is we should give emphasis to investment in education, healthcare and family welfare. There is no doubt about it. Then social infrastructure will also improve the productive efficiency. Any investment in social infrastructure will not be wasted. Availability of adequate social infrastructure like drinking water, sanitation, family welfare and provision of nutritious food. This will increase not only the life expectancy but also the productive efficiency. So once the productive efficiency is improved, then automatically income of the people will also improve and they will be able to lead a healthy lifestyle. We are very well aware that in India, maybe less than 5% of the population is having medical insurance because Indians generally ignore the health. Reasons may be n number. Main reason is lack of awareness about, and second is lack of ability to pay the medical premium. So if the government is able to provide basic healthcare facility at a low cost, then people's health can be covered in that and this will help them to lead a healthy lifestyle. Prime Minister Modi's recent launch of that Ayushman Bharat, it is a massive healthcare program where up to 5 lakh insurance coverage is provided to the people with a specific level of income and the premium rate is very low. But the problem is this type of awareness should be penetrated to the poorest section of the society so that people will be aware about all these schemes and they will try to improve their health. Another point is higher aspirations. We know that when the people get the education, naturally standard of living is also improving and along with the higher education, people will thrive for higher standard of life. So they also demand better quality of services from the government. That is the main reason education is the backbone of any economic development. The more the people are educated, what is happening is they know what is their duty as well as what is the duty of the government. So their expectation from the government will also increase, and they will be pressurizing the government to provide the basic facilities. Then last is better resource utilization. We know that we are already running short of capital and other key resources. So what is important is this social infrastructural investment will lead to better resource utilization. You see that improvement in knowledge and skill of the working population leads to better utilization of resources. So what is ultimately important here is skill development should be given much more emphasis. Vocationalization of education should be given priority. Rather than producing the graduate without having any skill or without having any vocational background, this will not solve the problem. So the educational policy should be such that it should always aim at creating employment to the youth, and this youth should be demanded and it should be absorbed by the industry. So I hope it is clear to you students what is the role of social infrastructure for economic development. Kindly try to subscribe to my channel in case you have not subscribed. If there is any doubt, kindly put it in the chat box, okay, or comment box. Thank you. Have a nice day.